Taco Tuesday. Let's talk about it. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're going to have so much fun. I can't wait. Thank you all for being here. I've been interacting on chat. It's so nice when we have friends here as we're starting. Let me go ahead and put my glasses on so I can see. But if you haven't said hi yet, please say hi so I can say hi to you. So happy to see you all. Happy March. My goodness. How is time going so fast? It's wild. It's crazy. And we have, we have things to talk about. Talk about. See what I did there? Yeah, we have things to talk about because it's Tuesday. Um, let me know how the stream looks, how it sounds. I am, not always technologically savvy, and I don't do this often enough that I actually remember what I'm doing. So let's say hi to people in chat. Um, we have Candy Mom. I want candy. Welcome in, Cynthia. So happy to see you. We have little tiny Tinkerbell Debbie, my bestie. So glad to see you here, Debbie. You guys are amazing. Oh, this is exciting. Katie Oodalali Lane is here. So I have something that I got at Disneyland that you are going to need to see. So if I remember where it is. But thank you so much for being here, my friend. You are so sweet. We still need to catch up. We have to spill some tea. We were having this great conversation when babies were calling, and I need the end of the story. I need the end of the story, Kate. I don't know why I added an E on there. So sorry. And let's see. Oh my gosh, zip code herself. The curvy deliciousness. Monorail Molly is here. Monorail Molly Jen. Do you know, I low-key, I don't think I'm the only one. I'm glad you added Jen there, because I low-key always call you Molly. So I know your name's Jen, but Monorail Molly. It sticks. And welcome in, beautiful. So happy to see you here. Oh my gosh, my heart's a flutter. I better behave. The Godfather's here. The Godfather is in the house. Everyone say hello to the amazing Pete McDevitt, the Godfather of the Disney community. And yeah, we better all behave or else. So I love Pete McDevitt. Please, if I'm sure you all know him because he's amazing. He's famous. He's the Godfather. So, but if you don't, go check him out because he's amazing. And any mods in chat, please feel free to post links to all the channels that are here. So you know what? We're all here to help each other. High tide raises all boats. So yeah, we're just gonna say hi to everyone really quick, and then we're gonna probably say some inappropriate things because, life is weird right now, and I'm still continuing my list of things that my children say that I'm not allowed to say because I am saying incredibly nasty things without knowing it. So, anywho, let's keep going. We have the amazing husband of Belinda. Doug is in the house. So blessed to have met Doug at the Pete McDevitt meetup a couple years ago. Fantastic man. He has these great live streams every morning. It's not a morning until you've hung out with Doug and all his awesomeness. So thank you for being here. All the cheese balls you can eat with Doug. Love it. Oh my goodness. Most wanted. You are most wanted here. Welcome in. So happy to see you. Good evening. Oh my gosh. So happy to see so many friends. What is going on? Did anybody have tacos? We actually had tacos last night. So, it's kind of that way right now. It's kind of that way. I know I saw Cherie earlier, Surfer Girl. Hey, girlfriend. So happy to see you. Um, and yeah, of course. Go mod, go mod. I just sort of popped this up, and thank you everyone for joining in because I'm usually all over the place. Try to count on me, so hit the notification bell. But most Tuesdays, I'm going to try a home stream because my guy is actually in church choir and he does it this night. So it gives me an opportunity to be alone and unsupervised. So yes. So oh my goodness, my original YouTube crushes are in the house. Pepper Tree Villa. We love us some Pepper Tree Villa, the masters of Christmas. Thank you so much for being here. Love you. And I love how everyone's saying hello to everyone. I did see Byron Chandler in earlier, so welcome in. Cinderella, Cinderella, Byron Chandler. They're two peas in a pod. I'm going to scroll down. So if I missed you, please say hi again. Just making sure I didn't forget anyone. I saw Mandy Adams in earlier. So yeah. So I'm going to have some carbonated deliciousness, Molly. Some crispy Diet Coke to start. Now, Molly, I've added you to my prayer list that you come over to the Coke side. So just know this. Just know this. If you suddenly have a craving for Coca-Cola, for carbonated deliciousness, for wonderfulness, there's a reason. Okay. I see. I've not tried hard enough, but enjoy that refreshing Diet Pepsi. Okay. What are we going to talk about? I have a whole list. So fun. Okay, so can we just say for a moment that maybe I was right? So last time we all got together in my office here was end of January, beginning of February, and I was sharing all the things that my adult children, tell me that I'm not allowed to say because it's highly offensive, right? And I was like, you know what? I nearly got fired over presenting to the higher ups at my job, which I work for the largest real estate company in America. And I may or may not have planned to say Netflix and chill, thinking it actually meant Netflix and chill. Didn't know the chill didn't mean chill, meant actually the opposite of chill, meant be very active. So luckily Taylor caught that, but I was having this feeling like, you know what? The world's run by perverts. That was the theme of our last stream. And then I'm sorry to be right, lots happened since then. Some files have dropped. We've had all kinds of craziness, right? We're in a war now. What has happened in a month? It's insane. On the good note, the Olympics happened. Go USA. That was really fun. But Taylor's in. I have to behave again. So welcome in, Taylor. My beautiful daughter, Taylor Ray, and mother to the amazing little apple, gorgeous little baby girl with red hair. Welcome in. Taylor and I will be getting together here soon to have some fun. So I'm super excited about that. So hey Taylor. Hey Taylor. I gotta watch what I say now, but please go check out Taylor's channel. She hasn't been that active, but she will be. But what she has on there is pure gold and really funny and really smart. So go check her out. Oh my goodness. Hello, Reese. Love me some Reese. Reese and I had the best time. I went and stayed with Cynthia in Virginia with them for a couple weeks. And Reese was so generous to let me stay in her room and work from her room. And so we had so much fun. We went to Busch Gardens. We went to the Pete McDevitt meetup. We did all kinds of eating and shopping. It was all so fun. And I may or may not have stolen their dog. But welcome in, Steven. So happy to see you. Oh my gosh, we have some more. It's me, David T. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. So happy to see you. How fun is this? Come on now. How fun is this? Let me go to my things that Taylor's not going to get mad at me about. I do want to say, okay, first of all, ADD is a thing. So, bear with me. But today is actually, I wrote it down, 33 flavors of ice cream day. I don't know why it's 33 and 31, not 31, but let me know in chat. What is your favorite flavor of ice cream? Actually, small fact, my very first job was at a Baskin Robbins 31 flavors. It was across, not from my high school, but from adjacent high school. And it was probably my favorite job I've ever had. Everybody that came in to Baskin Robbins, when you go in to get ice cream, you are a happy person. You're getting ice cream. So never really was had to deal with grumpy people. It was always happy people getting ice cream. And it was a great first job to have. So let me know, what's your favorite flavor? My favorite flavor back then, boringly enough, was vanilla. I know, crazy, wildness. Now I like all the funky flavors. Give me the peanut butter chocolate. Give me something with chunks in it. All the things. Yes. Moose tracks, all the things. I want all the things in it. But yeah. So I actually low-key, I got locked into the freezer at the big walk-in freezer. And I got locked in and I was panicking and screaming and, praise God, somebody got me out, but that was kind of a freaky moment. Welcome in, my favorite Phoenician, Nico the Greco. How are you doing? It's been a little bit warm there in Arizona this past week, but I hear it's cooling down. So stay cool, my friend. Always good to see you. Mint chocolate chip, low key, delicious. Love it. I actually have mint chocolate chip in the freezer right now. So good. So good. Love it. Love it. And if you say I don't like ice cream, then I'm sorry that you don't love delicious things. Go have some ice cream and be happy. Did anyone watch, this is David T, the Disney Adventure? I'm going to be shocked and awed if that's actually a cruise ship. Is it? It probably is, because that's David T's area of expertise. So please go check out his channel for fun things. And no, I didn't, because unfortunately, David T, I have a job and I work and it really sucks. It sucks to be me because work gets in the way of all the fun. If I did not work, I would literally be hanging out with Taylor and baby girl all day and night. Maybe Taylor is happy that I have a job. I don't know. But welcome in, Piglet. Piglet Rue loves Disney. I love that. Always good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, German chocolate ice cream. Daiquiri ice. So fantastic. Taylor used to be able to eat it. She's allergic to basically everything. So it was always nice to go to Baskin Robbins on Tuesdays when the scoops are 99 cents and get her a daiquiri ice. It's really delicious. So I love that. Those are very different though. German chocolate, daiquiri ice. So I guess depending on what mood you're in. Welcome in, Sandy, where the birds are well, 24/27. Always good to see you. Always good to see you. Yeah, keep letting me know what ice cream flavor is your favorite. And we'll keep going. Because you know what's funny is the other, like I looked up, well, this was at work. So I sometimes put out icebreakers for my team, for the whole team building thing. And so it's 33 flavor day where you're supposed to go and like try different flavors. So I'm sure the employees are loving that today. But at 31 flavors, Baskin Robbins. But it's also what if dogs had thumbs day? Who makes these up? Who makes these things up? If my dogs had thumbs, I can't even imagine the chaos and shenanigans and snack bag opening that would be going on, and it would be crazy. Love that, David T. I hope to someday go on a cruise, but I think the closest thing I'll probably ever get to going on a Disney cruise is laying on an inflatable floaty in a resort pool. That unfortunately is probably the closest I'll get, but I love that for you. And I dream of it. It's on the bucket list. So I love that. Has anybody been on a cruise? Let me know. Let me know so I can be, happy for you and wish I were you. So, but I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm wild today. I'm wild. I'm in a wild mood. I'm so glad. Let me just say, I'm so thankful that all of you are here. You make my heart so happy. I mean, I throw out the stream and look at you. I love that. The world is crazy right now. There's a lot of craziness going on. There's a lot of division. There's a lot of stress. There's a lot of wild crap. Let's just say that going on in the world. So the way that we battle that, we hang out with our friends. We love our friends. We hang out. We talk about nonsense. We laugh. You know what can defeat the darkness? Light, laughter, joy, love. So thank you for creating all of that here. And, praise God, you all mean so much to me. Welcome in, Dean the Turkey Legster, my favorite leg man. Welcome in. And we have Kevin, Theme Park Adventures. We love Kevin. We love Theme Park Adventures. Put them together. It's pretty magical. Thank you. So, yeah. So let me tell you some things that I found, because we always talk about, let's break this off with my, not being able to control myself with shopping. But if I find something fantastic, I have to share it, right? Head to Target. If you are a coffee drinker, head to Target. Look what they have. They have Harry Potter Butterbeer, 0 sugar. This is actually empty. I washed it out just so I could show it to you, but it's limited edition, only at Target. I know, because I've looked everywhere else. But yeah, 0 sugar. I usually only do milk and some of that liquid, flavored, sweetened, skinny witch stuff. But this low-key amazing. And they also have, which is still in the fridge, cold foam. Butterbeer cold foam. So run to Target. Target, if you'd like to sponsor me, we can work something out. And I also went to Downtown Disney. We did a live, but so weird. It's still processing. So not sure what happened with that. But I wanted to show you. Kennedy got me. It's so cutie. Look at this, because I love me some Mary Poppins. Practically perfect in every way. It's a little dish towel. How cute is that, right? With the little ruffle at the bottom. So cute. I can't wait taking that up. But I was waiting to show it to you. So how cute is that? New at Downtown Disney. So fun. And then she also got me one of these, which I know they've been around a while, but this is the 70th anniversary. And then it's like a soap dispenser. And it pushes out and has a little foam Mickey. So it's like being on a Disney cruise, except you're in your bathroom. So actually, it's nothing like being on a Disney cruise, but again, I'm just wishful and hopeful and trying to make the best. So, anywho, thank you all for being here. I am loving it. We have 20 friends in chat. Thank you. Thank you for being here. So happy to see you. Oh my goodness, my Hoosier friend, Addie Family Adventures. He's living life on pork tenderloin and cream pies. Gotta love the Hoosier life. Thank you. Welcome in, Chris. Please go check out his channel. He does all kinds of fun adventures there in Indiana, Ohio, Disney World, all the things. And he's actually doing a Bible verse a day. So go check him out. He's always doing some fun things. So we talked about the world being perverted, and I was right. Let's just say the world is perverted, and you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna just be nice and not perverted. So, so that's and we're gonna be happy, and we're gonna hang out with our friends and laugh and do fun things. So, also, so I showed you that. Oh, so if you see, I have a new person. I have a new person in my office. She's way back there. So this weekend, we went over to, I hate to suggest anyone go to this city, but we did. We went to Inglewood and we went to Woody's Barbecue, and it's fantastic barbecue. Definitely go during the day. I would not go after dark hours. But fantastic barbecue. And then we went to some antique stores. And guess what? Yes, you're the winner. You're the winner. Cherie sees way back there. And I'll show her closer up on another stream. But okay, so when I was a little girl, I got that Shirley Temple doll for my 5th birthday. And my no good, dirty dog of a nephew, who's only a couple years younger than me, immediately upon my opening the Shirley Temple, grabbed it and ripped her legs off. I have been sharing the trauma, drama, and chaos since I was 5 years old. So a few years now, just a few. And while we were in this antique store, we happened upon the very same, not the exact same, but the one, same production of that Shirley Temple. She still has her little hairnet on, so her like little curls are still perfect. And she has all her things, same dress, she's perfect. She's perfect. So, I was telling this story to my guy, and you know what? He bought it. He bought it for me. So now Shirley Temple is joining me, and I can't tell you how happy this makes me in my heart. And I'm tying it to Disney because Shirley Temple presented Walt Disney with his Academy Award for Snow White. So look at that. Love that. Oh my gosh. Look at Addie Family Adventures. Chris coming in with all the details. See, she has lots of, Disney connections. I know when you go what used to be Steakhouse 55 in Disneyland at the Disneyland Hotel, there are black and white photos of all like celebrities that ate there because it was a very exclusive steakhouse in its day. And there's a picture of Shirley Temple with Walt Disney at Steakhouse 55. So pretty cool. I love that. Oh my goodness. I love that, Nico. You should find out. That's so cool. I know even my daughters, like, they went through a phase when they were probably 8 or so, where them and a neighbor girl named Briston, they were all about black and white Shirley Temple movies. I think there's something so timeless about them. So, what are we talking about? Did I miss something? Is that a Jungle Cruise joke? I'm probably missing it. So anyway, but yeah, so she's there, and I think she looks so cutie there with the Disneyland side and Mr. Toad next to her. So, I love that. So, is there something from your childhood that you wish you had now? Like you wish you had it, or something you have that you're so glad you do have it. Um, I know like a lot of men wish they had their Evil Knievel or their GI Joe or something like that. I have my Chrissy baby doll, which is pretty big. I can't show her to you now because she doesn't have any clothes on. Now she was made she was made to be the same size as a 9-month-old baby. And you could actually put actual baby 9-month size clothes on her. But every time I buy clothes to put on my Chrissy doll, Taylor steals these clothes for her baby. So when little Apple outgrows the 9-month size, I may get an outfit for her. My buddy, what is a my buddy? Are you super young? What is a my buddy? My buddy doll. Okay, I'm looking it up. Oh my goodness, I do remember those. I believe I had the blonde, my buddy girl doll. Oh, that is so sweet. I love that. I don't know how to share things anymore. So let's see. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see. I love that. Oh my gosh, I forgot all about those. So let's take a look. Let me see. Can we do this? I don't know. Let's try it. Share screen. Okay. And we're going to look up my buddy doll. Okay. There we go. Did I do it? Yeah, I did it. Okay, so there's a my buddy doll. So does anybody remember that one? Well, they weren't doll clothes. They were actually, I was buying actual baby clothes for my doll because you can put 9-month-old baby clothes on my doll. So, but Taylor stole them all. She is not. Let me look up. Okay. So now we're going to look up Chrissy. Oh, she doesn't have an H. And no one say she's ugly. Okay. So I was really actually so excited. Okay. Let me find a cutie picture. Why are there no cute pictures of her? Okay. This one might be. Can I make that bigger? No, it comes to a new screen. Okay, let me see what I can do. Okay, anywho, there's one naked like mine. But she had hair that grows. First of all, she had red hair. So my parents tried to buy me all like dolls with red hair. So I had lots of Raggedy Anns. I had this Chrissy doll. I had like Midge in the Barbie series. Terrible name, but she was cutie with her red hair. And yeah, so I don't know if you guys can actually see those. They do look really, really and here's Kennedy coming in. She's cutie. I have lots of good memories of my little Chrissy doll, and she was adorable. So, yeah. So she's just naked right now. So, but she has hair that grows. So there's a pull string on the back that you pull, and then her hair would shrink up into her head, and then you could pull her hair, and it would be long again. So, anywho. There's that. So welcome in, Kennedy. Oh, I love that. Chris even remembers the theme song to My Buddy. I love that. I love that so much. Yeah, so let me look this up and I'll show you this. So Taylor and Kennedy and I were out doing some fun things, and we went to this store. I don't know how you pronounce it. Okay. So, and Handy Mom's asking Kennedy, how is little Jelly Bean? We love her. I got to babysit her on Friday, and it was like the best day ever. We had so much fun, and she's 17 months old. Am I right? No. Maybe. Yeah. So, no, 15? Tell me. Yes, 17. So it's really fun because she's walking. I got her like one of those little Tykes cars and was pushing her around in it and running through the house and going and tell her we were running from the cops, and we'd take turns. It was really fun. We did that like 17 times. Welcome in. Strawberry Field Fairy. Strawberry Field Fairy. I love that name. We love us some Strawberry Fields. Anyway, so we went to a really nice area in the LA area there. And we went to this like super bougie. Let me share the screen. I don't know how to make them, but it's called Erie Wahoon. Okay. And they're famous for these milkshakes that are like $22. Not milkshakes, a smoothie. And it's supposed to have which famous actress is it that these are her smoothies? Is it Hailey Bieber? Oh, I guess she's not an actress. But anyway, so somebody, Kennedy will let me know. So we went there, just to check it out. It was actually really cool. It was kind of like a super bougie, tiny Whole Foods, but they had this whole food area in the back, a bakery. The food looked amazing, but everything was kind of expensive. $22 for a smoothie. And what was so funny, Kennedy got it and she let Jelly Bean have a sip, and she was all about it. So she's a bougie baby. But yeah. So have you been to Erie Wahoon? It was really fun to go and like look at everything. They had like, really good stuff. So it was fun. Okay. I'm just we're just having fun now. I don't know why I get nervous when my girls are here, because I want to behave. I want to behave when they're here. Okay. Oh, you know what else is exciting? Let me know if you have ever worn or purchased Hoka shoes. Do you own a pair? I understand that people love them and they say they're the best shoe for Disney World. Taylor has them. She loves them. So good. I've been a little hesitant because I don't think they're that cutie. I don't think they're that cutie. But, $22. Yes, $22. Truly, it was let's go back to smoothies here. It was not smoothie-ish. Like it was not like when you go to Jamba Juice, which those are delicious, I mean, a day's worth of calories in like 8 ounces, but but they're delicious, but they have like a certain like texture and flavor, and they're good, whatever. This was not like a milkshake, not like a smoothie. It was the creamiest. I got a sip of it. I did get one sip, which would cost $3. And so the sip was absolutely fantastically delicious. I don't know how they made it so smooth. And then like the strawberry didn't taste like like sweetened strawberries, just like real strawberries. It was really good. It was really good. Okay, Nico the Greco. We're back to Hoka's. He's got some. He's wearing them right as we speak. So, Nico's coming up telling us what he's wearing right now. So thank you. And then Candy Mom has some Hoka's. Send me some pictures of the ones that you have, Cynthia. I would love to see. So I was a little hesitant. Taylor has like, she needs them for like medical reasons. So, and I noticed she walks so much better and her legs don't get tired when she wears them. So we're going to be going on a big trip all together. Taylor, Kennedy, the babies, Jared and I, and we're going to be doing lots of walking. So Kennedy kept saying, you need a pair of Hoka's. You need a pair of Hoka's. And I've been hesitant. But then Kennedy started wearing them in real life. And she usually wears like, I don't know what they are, but they're really expensive, like these white Jordans. She wears them with everything, or Air Forces. I don't know what they're called. Anyway, they're really cute. She usually wears them, but she's been wearing these Hoka's and been talking about them. So guess what happened? I ordered my first pair and they're on their way. They're on their way. So I'll let you know during my next stream. I'll show them to you. Now I did get, they're kind of white, and then the Hoka, where it says Hoka, and like the little rivets for the shoestrings and stuff are rose gold. So they're white, and then there's rose gold, and then on the bottom there's like a stripe of like Caribbean blue. So I think they're cute. I mean, I'm trying. So, so let me know. Have you? And oh my goodness, welcome in. La Presidente, Kay Wilby. So happy to have you here, girlfriend. Love you. You make my heart so happy. Member of the channel, welcome in all the members of the channel. We've got Debbie Barenfeld, we've got Cynthia, Candy Mom, we've got Kay Wilby. So, and all the mods. Thank you for all you do, because you keep the ball rolling. You keep the wheels turning. You keep the engine going. So thank you. I appreciate you so much. So let's see. I got to go up with what I ordered mine from Hoka. And if you order, like you join like their email list or whatever, you save 10% on your first order. They had 15% off, like on sale items. And then, so plus the 10%. So it ended up, they were like $120. So I felt like that was a lot, because I'm used to buying Converse. Converse are cutie. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Nico admits his are ugly, but he wears his when he's going to be walking a lot. So yeah, it's not, it's no fun when you're going around and your feet hurt. Like that's like game over. I mean, you can put up with a lot of things, like while you're like spending all day somewhere, walking around like Disney, you're walking. But once your feet start hurting, it's like, I'm done. So, I get that. Cynthia went to Dick's Sporting Goods and tried them on. Were they the same size you normally get in other shoes? Cause I just ordered mine online. So I'm hoping. Oh, and she says they help with her knee issues. I love that. So welcome in. This is fun. Yeah, if Nico's going to be walking around a lot. So when you're not walking around a lot, you wear your cute shoes, right? Is that how it works? And Addie Family Adventures says, Heaven just bought new shoes for running. Brooks has I want those. Brooks has partnered with Disney and have shoes that are inspired by Disney princesses. Haven't got Moana Brooks running shoes. Now, did you have, like, what I understood was you had to be at the, like, in the marathon to buy those shoes, or could you just buy them? So that's pretty cool. I love that. I've wanted the Mickey Mouse one. Um, Thank you so much. So nice to see you here, Pete. And so nice. Oh, so many friends. Thank you so much. No, I get it. The not tagging, when you have your phone, too much work. Too much work. Um, Taylor has Brooks for when she's not going to be walking like so much, just a little much, if that makes sense. But she said for like serious walking, standing, theme park wear, Hoka's are where it's at. So, but yeah, I have my first pair and I'm really weirded out about it. Yours were online. So did you get, oh, the Stitch ones? I know they're so expensive. I wanted the Minnie Mouse ones they had. So cutie. But, I'll have to go back, see if they have any, but so much. But I will say, like, I can buy things like that and get reimbursed from my work, because it's like fitness. So I mean, fitness is walking around Disney, right? I mean, come on now, 20,000 steps in like no time. Yes. Love me some Minnie Mouse. So Nico the Greco says he saw the Disney ones on the Brooks website. So run over there. And Glycerin is his favorite running shoe. I do not run. There's no running. Yeah, no running. If you see me run too, because clearly something terrible is chasing me. But I love that you run. So that's pretty great. I think I saw my YouTube crush pop in here. The amazing, the beautiful, the fantastic Jay Nashville, who I thought was a man for like 2 years and somewhat was crushing on him, but he's actually a her. So welcome in, lovely, fantastic friend, Jay Nashville. So happy to see you. Oh, okay. Okay. So Addie family says you did have to be at the run and had to be at a certain place to buy them. The Rapunzel shoes looked weird because the shoestrings looked like her hair. I don't, is that weird? Are we saying it's weird if we use hair as shoelaces? Oh, I better go fix my shoes now. Just kidding. So anywho, Cynthia, I love you. Have a great night. And can't wait to see you again. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know it's late for you guys on the East Coast. So we talked about Erie Wahoon. We talked about the world is perverted. We talked about, the Hoka's and ice cream. Okay, so next thing on my list, another thing, I don't know. I'm feeling like 2026 is the year, my hair was sticking out, the year to try things maybe that I haven't tried before. Life is short, man. Life is short. And you start getting the numbers where I am, you're like doing the math. It's like you are doing the math. The math is mathing. Let's just say that. The math is mathing. So, so are you gonna? Yes, I did, Cherie. And I actually think I put it here so I could show everyone, but don't let me show them. Thank you for reminding me. I had it right here. So Surfer Girl, Cherie, is the sweetest friend. And she sent me this for Valentine's Day because she knows I love me some pups. And woofs and kisses. And then look, it has all kinds of fun, like felt stickers of hearts and a wonderful note from her. Thank you. That was a lovely, lovely surprise. I love that. So, and I love getting stuff in the mail. So if you want to send me stuff, send me, slide in my DMs and I will give you an address to send me things to me and I'll send you something back. I also found out from Nico the Greco that slide in my DMs actually is also an inappropriate thing to say. And I've been out here saying it for many years. So I'm not trying to be perverted. Send me a message on IG at Kelly in the Perks. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So this is the year of doing new things, right? Like life is short. So if you don't do it now, when are you going to do it? I was just talking to my girls about like so much of my life. I was like, when I lose, like I would get invited maybe to go somewhere or do something or think, gosh, I'd really like to, go get family pictures, or I'd like, oh, somebody invited me to the lake, or, to go on a certain place. And I'd be like in my mind thinking, oh, once I lose weight, I'll do that. And there was always a 5 pounds to lose, and, or, oh, once I, accomplish this, or once I do this, or once I get small enough, it was always about being smaller. Right. And I think about all the things that I missed out on life because I was always like, I'll do that another time. I'll do that when I get small enough. Oh, have a good night, Chris. Always love seeing you. Please go check out Addie Family Adventures. Fantastic friend. And, he's living his best life on pork tenderloin and cream pies, like any Hoosier should. Love that. And those are two things I'm also not allowed to say. Pork tenderloin apparently sounds nasty, and cream pies, which Hoosiers, their state pie is a sugar cream pie. We love us some sugar cream pie. So anyway, we'll talk about that when I talk about things I'm not allowed to say because the world is run by perverts. Anywho, sweet dreams. Yes. Thank you, Debbie. What was I talking about? Oh, like honestly, haven't we all done that when when we have enough money, when we have, when we get this next thing, when we accomplish this next goal, when we get small enough, we get we'll do that thing. So in the last couple of years, and I've shared this with you, I'm like, throw that out the window. We're not promised tomorrow. Life is short. Eat the cupcake, wear the dress, take the trip. We're going to be broke and chunky anyway, right? Right. So I don't want to be that person that, you get so old, you can't go do all these fun things. So, thank you, Debbie, for posting Chris's link. Okay. I just got a text from the baby child. So anywho, so one of the things I've really wanted to do, and I think that, I'm really trying to, I don't know, you get to that age and you get really curious about like your family and like where you came from and your ancestry. And, having these granddaughters now, I know, be amazed that granddaughters, lie to me, tell me I look too young. But anywho, I know my family, my mother was very proud of having ancestors, people that came here and fought in the Revolutionary War, right? So my mother was a Daughters of the American Revolution. She'd go to the little get-togethers, the little meetings, the things, right? So I think she did it for me too, but I didn't go to the things. So having these granddaughters, I'm like, I really need to get my stuff together and get all this information and sign them up for the Daughters of the American Revolution, because I think that's really cool and it can help them with scholarships and things like that. So on my mother's side of the family, my mother's side of the family, actually, low key, this is actually pretty exciting, but truth, my great grandfather came over on the Mayflower and actually was a part owner of the Mayflower and was one of the original Catholic families that settled in Maryland. And he was actually a friend of the king. Catholics were being persecuted at that time, and he was given like a dispensation and then able to come and settle in Maryland, and then eventually moved to Indiana. So I just wanted to kind of give them that history. So I've been reaching out to relatives and getting like the family tree kind of things. And I've always wanted to do like 23andMe or Ancestry.com. And so I spit in the tube and I send it off and paid the money. And so now I'm just waiting because it takes like 4 to 6 weeks. So every day they send me like a little leaf in my email and it says, oh, you can add this to your tree, but like my DNA is not back yet. Low key, I'm a little afraid. So a couple years ago, Dole Whip Dad, Jeff, who we love, Taylor and I used to do a Friday night stream with Jeff about Disney pins. And it was so great because Taylor would roast him on his terrible pins and we just had the best time. I think most people came to my channel in the beginning because of those great Friday night shows on Dole Whip Dad's channel. We had so much fun. Anyway, Dole Whip Dad, he's not going to mind that I tell you this because he talks about it a lot, is he was adopted, but he is always told he was Italian, right? So he's very proud of being Italian, always talking about being Italian, right? So he gets this DNA test and comes out, he's only 7% Italian. And it was so funny how mad he was. He was so mad about it. And Taylor and I were giving him the business. And like, if he would do something goofy, I'd be like, well, if you were only more Italian, you probably wouldn't be doing this. So anywho, that story leads to, I'm going to be really sad and upset if it comes out that I am not Scottish and Irish. If it comes out, I am like not Scottish and Irish. I am, well, okay. So my brother, who's almost 6 years older than I am, or almost 5 years older. He always told me that I was actually not related, that, you know, him and my mother and my father were so very good looking and, I didn't fit in and I have red hair and they didn't. And he would tell the story how I was found in a ditch and I was so hideous and ugly that my parents decided to keep me because no one else would want me, right? So low key, I'm a little afraid now that I've spit in this tube and sent it off. What if it finds out? What if I find out I'm actually from a ditch and I'm not Scottish and Irish? Anyone else have these things? Okay, I'm losing you now. Yes, life is short. That was so sad. You know, I'm not sure what his super fans, Adam the Woosters. I have no idea. But he was a lovely man. And you know, when he used to do the Daily Woo, and then I enjoyed his travels, especially the ones he did with his dad. So you know, it's shocking. And I think that, gosh, doesn't it seem lately that so many celebrities and people that we feel like we know from, you know, either YouTube or TV or movies or, you know, are just dying suddenly. And it's like, you know what? Life is short. Get right with the Lord and do all those wonderful things that this earthly life that you want to do, that you've always wanted to do or see or experience. And it's because life is short and there won't always be time. So not to be morbid, but I think that can actually be not sad, but joyful. Like, you know, if you've always wanted to, you know, experience something or you have that bucket list, like, and sometimes that means you may have to do it by yourself. That sometimes there's not going to be someone else to go and do that thing with you. If you can get other people to do it, fantastic. I low key have never been alone because I've always had children and so fantastic, the best people in the world, and so sometimes they're going to have their own lives and they're not going to want to do the goofy things. So sometimes you got to go by yourself. Anyway, that's my thing for the day. So let me know, is there a bucket list item that you've always wanted to do? Let me know in chat. Like there's a couple things. I mean, little things. I mean, it can be a little thing. Like just in December, which I will put this video up eventually, but it was so great. I have always wanted to do a Disneyland tour, and no one ever wants to do it. Like none of my kids, nobody that I go with ever wants to do it. But I've always wanted to do it. And I'm probably going to be moving. Well, I'm most certainly going to be moving to the other coast. So I don't know how many times I'm eventually going to get back to Disneyland. So I was like, in December, you know what? It feels a little weird, and I'm a little shy, but I'm going to book this tour and I'm going to do it. And you know what? I had a great time. It wasn't the walk in Walt's footsteps because they've suspended that for now for the 70th anniversary tour. Fantastic. 1000% recommend. I had the best time, and I didn't feel like I was alone because it was all like-minded Disney people who were, geeking out over all the little historic and, details of Disney through the decades. And it was just so stinking fun. I did film it, so I will be posting that on the channel. But yeah, so yeah, it was so fun. I'm so glad I did it. Let me see. Hold up. Just a sec. I'm going to. Okay. So am I still here? Am I? So on that tour, it was so cool. We rode a couple, we rode. Okay. What came with it? It came with this really cool pin. Check that out. So it's the 70th anniversary of Disneyland, and it's really nice. It's got like the 70th, a story of celebration. It's got some of the iconic opening day rides. So we did a lot of the opening day kind of things. We got a name tag. So I love that. Kind of looks like a cast member shape tag. And then we also got a lanyard. But we went around Main Street, Tomorrowland, Fantasyland, looking at all those like opening day attractions. We rode a few rides, and then we got a fast pass for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. That was super fun. And we got like a thing of like fun popcorn. It was just really nice. We rode the train all the way around Disneyland, and they kind of talked about historic things as we went. It was really cool, and it wasn't that expensive. So I 1000% think that do those things, but take a tour. If you go to Disneyland, you have to do a behind the scenes tour. It was really, really cool. Let me see. I missed a couple things. So J Nashville. Yes, I will be moving. So excited because, most of my friends are on the other coast. So yeah, hope to meet you in Disney World, J Nashville. But I love that. That is also on my list. So when I get to Florida, I definitely want to try that. It's on my bucket list. I love that. So let me know what your bucket list items are. They don't have to be Disney, but they can. There's a lot of Disney things that I would like to do. I would like to, this is crazy, but not because I've stayed at a lot. I would like to stay at least one night at every Disney hotel at Disneyland and Disney World. So at Disneyland, I only have to do Pixar Place to complete that because they only have 3. But I think at Disney World, Taylor, we'll have to put a list together. I think we've probably stayed at around 10 of them. So, but I think staying at least one night in every Disney hotel. Now, I'll probably never get the Polynesian, the Grand Floridian, off that list. But hope is alive. Hope is alive. Also, I've always wanted to do at Disney World the fireworks cruise. I mean, come on, so fun. I used to book those a lot when I worked for Disney Vacation Club Member Services, and they just sound magical. So I love that. No, I was hoping that's actually the tour I wanted to do. But they suspended it and they didn't go to the apartment. So they temporarily moved like a lot of the stuff that's in Walt's apartment down to where they have moments with Mr. Lincoln, and now it's Walt Disney's story. There's kind of a museum-ish, and they've set up like a little mini Walt's apartment in there, so it's pretty cool. I've showed it on a couple live streams, but I also filmed it, so I'll be getting that out. So isn't that pin great? Yeah. I love the special tour pins. They're always so fun. I will be there. Yes, we will have a little girly day. We will have a little girly day. It'll be so fun. The Bob tour, Bob Gurr's tour, I've heard is amazing. We've actually seen him just low key at the parks, which is always kind of fun. But haven't done the tour. And so, yeah, there's some things on there. And obviously, I want to meet all of you at Disney World and go do fun things. So ride rides and do the things. So I miss, it's been quite a while since I've been actually trying to think. I went in 2023 and Arlene and I, VP's wife, went to Epcot and we had a really good time. So I think that was the last time I've been actually at Disney World. So yeah, also, gosh, I am so bad with Imagineers names. You see them a lot roaming around Disneyland, to be honest. Not a lot, not like every day, but I've seen quite a few. I don't ever approach them, but just they're just there enjoying Disneyland. So it's always it's the magic of Disneyland. So oh my goodness, Casey's Corner of the World is here. Yes, he is. So happy to see you, Casey. Always a joy. And please go check out his channel. There is no one who has crispier videos. I mean, the crispiest of the crispy. I mean, the man films in like, I don't know, 8K or something. It's like you are there. Like he transports you there. So fantastic channel, fantastic filming, great guy. Please go check him out if you haven't yet. But if you want to see any of the parades, any of the fireworks, any of the things that are going on at Disney World, definitely check out Casey's Corner of the World. So, and it was a joy to meet you last meetup. So yes. Yeah. So we're Casey, we're kind of talking about those bucket list items, and the fireworks cruise is fantastic, and Bay Lake Tower is a great relaxing evening of gorgeous fireworks. DVC has its are you DVC? Are you Disney Vacation Club? That is so awesome. I worked at Disney Vacation Club, and I'll tell you, other than maybe working at Baskin Robbins, it was probably most definitely my favorite adult job I've had. It was so stinking fun. I took it so seriously, you know, really helping those members. And it was so fun to talk Disney and make these magic happen for these Disney Vacation Club members. I'm always willing to pour it all over you there, all that attention. So no, you deserve it. You do. And then Cherie says she did the Pirates and Pals dessert party fireworks cruise. That is a mouthful, but wow, I'm so jealous. You had me at Pirates and Pals. Pirates and Pals fireworks cruise. That's awesome. You know, the thing they do at, I mean, I love me some Disneyland. You know that. You know, I love me some Disneyland. But what I really love about Walt Disney World is there's so much. There's so much. I mean, there's just so much. There's so many resorts. There's so many restaurants. There's so many parks. There's so much. There's just so much that I feel like you could honestly do something different every day and never do it all. There's always something new, but there's always, I mean, you can horseback ride. You can go fishing. Not that I would ever go fishing, but you know what I mean? There's all these dining experiences. There's all these resort hotels. There's just so much. There's so much. You can never do it all. And that is kind of exciting, I think. So, uh, and welcome in T-Shack Puka. T-Shack Puka. I like that. That's fun to say. That rolls off the tongue really nicely. And thank you so much, Debbie Branfeld. You're amazing. But we're just talking about, you know, bucket list items, things you've always wanted to do. So, yeah, there's a lot of things. Now, there's some things in California that I'm going to make sure I do before I leave is it the Golden State? The Golden State? There is a Scottish restaurant. Walt Disney was actually Scottish, part Scottish. And there's a Scottish restaurant in LA, which is near where Walt's Barn is. And oh gosh, I can't remember the name of the park, but you can go visit Walt's Barn, ride one of the miniature trains like he had. And really close to that is a Scottish restaurant that Walt Disney and the Imagineers used to go to quite often because it's really close to the Burbank Studios. So, and they even have a Walt table where like the Imagineers kind of carved cartoons, images into the table. So, and there's pictures of Walt and the Imagineers from back in the day. So you actually now, they just started, you can book a Walt's experience and they like serve you his favorite meal. It's really not that expensive. I want to say it's like $55. So that is something I 1000% want to do. I want to go back to Walt's Barn and ride the train again before I leave. And then I also want to go, they have the merry-go-round, the actual carousel merry-go-round that Walt was sitting on the bench, where the bench is now at Disneyland, but where Walt sat on a bench watching his daughters ride the carousel, and kind of thought, wouldn't it be cool if we had a place where adults and their children could play together? So they have that carousel there at, and I can't imagine that I forgot the name of the park, but I really want to go and do that. Let's go together, Cherie. Let's go together. Be so fun. We'll have a girly girl day, and then we'll go get some, you know, Scottish eggs at the Scottish restaurant. So super fun. And let's see. Byron wants to try all the Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast inspired treats in the park. Thank you, Griffin Park. My brain doesn't always work. So Griffin Park, yes. And I want to say, is it Tatum O'Shea? Something like that is the name of the restaurant. It's actually the place where Lowry's seasoned salt was invented as well. And I love me some seasoned salt. Throw that on some fries, throw it on a burger. Come on now. So oh, that's really cool. Now, are you talking about the one, Casey? I used to book these for DVC a lot. There's like a nighttime one that you actually dine kind of in this really cool African looking kind of place, and you overlook the savannah. It looks really, really cool. They light it really cool, but you do like a behind the scenes, and then you have this great dining experience. Is that the one? Because that's, to be honest, fight me if you want. At Walt Disney World, my favorite park is Animal Kingdom, which is crazy because I don't even like nature. Like, I'm not a nature girly. I'm not. So, but 100%, 1000%. Animal Kingdom is so much stinking fun. Now, I miss Dinoland because I was one of the few that was like really into the retro kind of Route 66 nostalgic neon of Dinoland. But I know it's going to be great with whatever they do. But I actually loved it. I loved that one that you span around. It was like a mousetrap ride, Triceratops twirl. I don't know what it's called. But Animal Kingdom is low-key so fun. It's so fun. And it's immersive. I feel like it's so good. It's like one of the best of Disney storytelling. Like, you believe everything when you're at Animal Kingdom. You believe you're in Asia. You believe you're in Africa. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. Okay. Okay. And walk around. Okay. Casey, you go do that. I'll be dining. I'll be at the dining one. So, but no, I love that. That sounds really cool. But walking around with animals? No, thank you. I don't want to be like lion dinner. I'm sure they keep it safe. No, Animal Kingdom is so great. And it's so funny. We lived in Florida and we were going to move, and we went to Disney World, and we were like, oh, I was actually thinking, I'll never go to Animal Kingdom. Who wants to go to a zoo? And then low-key favorite. And I think they have the best food. They have by far the best food. Fight me, Epcot people. But Animal Kingdom has the best food. Nothing ever happens in the woods. I think all the things happen in the woods. They're always finding things in the woods. I have my hair all crazy tonight. Sorry. Yeah. I love the woods though. I love the idea of the woods. But I'm not really a nature girly. I like the idea of a woods if you're in like a nice little cabin with food and like a TV and maybe a fireplace. And you could see the woods. Yeah, that's my kind of woods. Savor the savannah. That's a good one. Thank you. You could work at DVC. It's been a while. I haven't worked at Disney Vacation Club since 2021. So my brain is kind of mushed. We are, Debbie. We're going to girly girl it up. We're going to cause all kinds of shenanigans. We're going to cause all kinds of wildness, and Disney World will never be the same. So yes, absolutely. Yeah. Okay. I'm there. The walking around has me a little scared. And Debbie is, she's making a move on Casey. So let's see. Yes. Is it a date, Casey? Is it a date? You, Debbie, Safari, Lions? Come on now. I love that. Your birthday trip was so fun. I love the pictures and the videos. Oh my gosh. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do you know I get nervous just in the Jeep, the big, huge Jeep, safari Jeep thing, when you're going over that rickety ASSPT bridge? I'm like, oh my gosh, what if the Jeep stalls? What if this bridge, which is rickety as all get out, breaks? What am I? You know what? Because I'm bait. I am not fast. I am not fast, and I'm not strong. So I'm bait. I'm bait in an alligator incident. I'm bait in like a zombie apocalypse. You know what I mean? So no, thank you. Um yes, Jane Asheville. I hope you're with me and not Casey, who's got a death wish right now. I have no idea why. Yes, let's talk Disney World because I'm missing it and I can't wait to go. I love me some Wilderness Lodge. Taylor, all my kids and I, we used to love going to Whispering Canyon. It was so fun. And it's just great. It's just, you feel like so chill. I'm always surprised though. Let's be honest. I usually say it every live stream when I go to a resort hotel at Disneyland. But every video I've ever made of a Disney resort, I always say it because I actually think it. They just let anybody in here. They just let anybody in here. Which is so wonderful. Like, I think I always had this idea that you couldn't go in the hotel resorts unless you were like staying there. So until I like moved to Florida and realized, hey, you can just roam around. Well, I guess I knew at Disneyland too, but it's so awesome. Jay Nashville's in to be a throuple, so we are. But Wilderness Lodge is so pretty. It's so funny because, like, okay, so Wilderness Lodge, Animal Kingdom Lodge, and Grand Californian all have the same plan, or like, I don't know what you call it, architecture plan. Like, they're the same layout, they're same exact, but they feel so different because of the theming. But they're all kind of, I know this, they're not kind of, they are exactly the same plans. But they're also, those are three fantastic resorts as well. So they're all kind of majestic and warm and interesting, and like you just want to stay there and like walk around and look at all the cool stuff. And all three of those. So very nice. Oh, Jeanette did the Africa trek with her daughter. That sounds so fun. There's so many cool things. Walt's train room. I know when I got hired at Disney Vacation Club, and I love that job. Let me just tell you, I had worked in the parks. I'd been hired as a pirate. I worked at the Emporium, and then I just got the job offer to be a fairy godmother and Disney Vacation Club member services on the same day. So I chose DVC, but I love the training. We went through 7 weeks of training, and each Friday was field trip day. And we would go to one of the Disney Vacation Club resorts. We would tour it. We would have lunch there. And then we would ride whatever transportation from that resort to a park. So it was really cool, and we got walked around the train room there. It was really cool. I love that they've brought some of actual Walt Disney to Disney World resorts. I always love me some Walt Disney. So love that, Cherie. You guys will definitely have to check that out. Yes, they have some of the little model trains. They have an actual train. It's very cool. Yes. Oh, I love that. I love that. That you need to film that and make it like, that you put on and you just sit by the crackling fire. People have their TV. You could put this like experience video up, Casey, where it's just you and all we see are your feet crossed in the fireplace there at Wilderness Lodge. So I love that. That sounds amazing. Um, she is a snack. She is a snack. She is a snack. So love that. You guys are so funny. Oh wait. Oh, I love that. I love that. They decorate it special for Christmas. It's so fun. So fun. I love that. Love that so much. You have a pin set that's a holy grail for you. And Disneyland pins in front of the train station. I love that. I someday I'll show my pins. I'm almost done with my room and and then I'm going to do a room tour cuz I won't be here that long. But this is like my favorite room I've ever had ever. I just love it. I just love it. I only have in it things I absolutely adore and love and they're all Disney themed or like vintage Disneyland, and I love it. But I'll show you my pins. But I collect exclusive Disneyland pins mostly. And then Jessica Rabbit, Pirates of the Caribbean, especially Pirate Red, and then Disneyland. So I'm looking at my pins now. I don't have a lot of pins. I only get pins to like keep them, like ones I'm going to keep forever. So the train tour is another one that I want to do. They just have the train tour. You get to go through Lilybell, Lily and Disney's. What's the caboose? The caboose. So you get to go through that. I definitely want to do that sometime. So I love that. I'm loving hearing all of your, your bucket list, your things you really want to do. So lots of fun. Trying to think other the cruise, the fireworks cruise. Definitely want to do that. I've always wanted to go up in Bay Tower, the little bar up there that's only for DVC. Want to do that. There's a lot of new things too. A lot of things have been changed and added since I was there last. So, oh, I'm so glad you're off tomorrow too, and you were staying up late with me. We're only gonna be here a couple more minutes, and I didn't do anything. I do want you to still send me ideas on things we're not allowed to say because now they mean something different, right? So last week we talked about Netflix and chill, which apparently means much different things. We talked about let me see, I've got a whole list here. Yeah, I've got a whole list. There's some good ones though. We're gonna have to do a whole show on it. But send me. Oh, you hear the puppies? Sorry, somebody came home, and so they're wanting out. Yeah, I've got some more things on my list there. Also, emojis we're not supposed to use. That mean things other than what you think they mean. So send me those as well, and we'll talk about that. Yeah, no, goodness. I'm always saying things that apparently. Okay, so apparently, let me share a couple more with you, and then we'll go. So apparently, okay, so I was talking at work in Slack, and this person was saying that they go to the chiropractor to like align their back or something. And I was like, oh, I've never been to a chiropractor. or a massage therapist, because I couldn't. I just couldn't. I don't know why. I don't know, a stranger just rubbing up on you, and then the awkward conversation or lack of thereof. I just couldn't do it. I don't know. If you can do it, then that's awesome. But anyway, I proceed to say, "Oh, is it getting cracked that you like? Is it the getting cracked that you like?" And then she says, "You really shouldn't say that to people." And so I'm like, "Getting your back cracked?" And she's like, "Just Google it." So, and then Taylor told me, because I told her about it, and then she told me it doesn't mean getting your back cracked like that. So that's another word to add to your list. But you know what? I'm unsubscribing. I'm unsubscribing from the nonsense, right? I'm going to say words. And if people think I'm saying something else, then, okay. Because now you can't say anything, right? Oh, also, oh my gosh. So please go check out my video. I went to Randy's Donuts. So in it's on my list of all things. So I did make a little video. It was raining torrentially, but I've been trying to, hit these must do items in California before I leave. So we talked about some of the Walt Disney stuff. But I wanted to go to Randy's Donuts. It's that huge, iconic, huge donut, roadside attraction over a donut shop. It's been featured in lots of movies and TV and ads and things like that, but most notably probably Iron Man 2, where Iron Man is up there eating the donuts so anyway, I went there. The donuts were fantastic, but it was torrentially raining, but I made a video, so I'd love it if you check it out. Oh my gosh, Jane Axel is there. So weren't the donuts so good? Like, they lived up to the hype, but it was really cool to see in person. I love those like old roadside attraction kind of, craziness. So but it was really, really good. And it's always busy. It's not that far from where I live. So it's always busy. Rain, shine, day, night. I would not go at night. Just telling you. I would not go at night. But I love those places too. I have like I have a list, a little 3-ring binder with 48 states, right? Not Hawaii or Alaska, but the other 48 states, and like cool things I want to do in each state. So I definitely want to do that. Also really close to there is the oldest McDonald's. Now, I don't hate McDonald's. I like McDonald's because I go there almost every day for a crispy Diet Coke. But it was like the third McDonald's ever, but it's really close to Knott's Berry Farm. So I want to go there, and they have like a little museum, and it's really cool. So I kind of want to go there and do that. So the oldest McDonald's, just fun things like that, so I did go to the very first In-N-Out, and they have an In-N-Out store, and that was really cool. So I still haven't put the video up because it takes me forever to edit. But yeah, I just all those fun things are always cool to do. So but check out the video, give it a like, let it run. It's only like 5 minutes. Lie to me, tell me it was fantastic. But I will hit the notification bell too, everyone, because I will be live from Disneyland here soon. So and usually they're pop-up, so hit that notification bell so you can join me. I do want to say, and I'll probably put this up as shorts, but it was so cool. So they've kind of redone Disneyland in the last couple of years, and now they've added, it's really got this vintage kind of 50s theme. And it's just really great because it's very nostalgic but cool at the same time. But they added this huge like grassy area and a stage, and there's always night and day like performers on the stage, and you see kids running around in the grass. It's a huge like picnic area. It's really, really fun. So, and that's kind of where you enter from the parking at Downtown Disney. So you kind of enter really close to there. So we were walking in, Taylor Kennedy and I and the babies, and we're hearing like Christian music, like really great. So they had gospel performers up on the stage, and it was the most fantastic thing ever. And I was like, I am loving this, loving the Lord here at Disney. So I will definitely share that with you guys. It was really, really fun. I am, how far am I from Disneyland? It's LA. So that can be the shortest time. The shortest time is usually about 45 minutes. But it's LA. So, sometimes it's 2 hours. But most of the time, if I'm really strategic about when I leave, it's about 45 minutes. So not far. It's just I've been traveling so much that I'm rarely home. So, but it's really, really great. Yeah, about 35 minutes from Knott's Berry Farm, about 45 minutes from Disneyland. I'm in El Segundo. So, which is it's kind of off, it's not very far from the LAX. So I do remember that. I do remember that, Surfer Girl. It was such a great video. I have not been in Vegas lately, but you never know. You never know. My son, actually, my youngest son is going to Vegas not next week, the week after. So that's going to be great. I haven't been to Vegas in a long time. Have you? Have you been? I loved it when I went. My parents were alive. No. I lived in the East Valley of Phoenix. So no, East Valley of Phoenix, and now I'm in El Segundo. So, but yeah, so I'm moving, but I'm trying to get all those California things, like go to the beaches, go all those things. I've been like, oh, we should do that. We should do that. So I know Taylor and I have quite a list. We want to go to that big Rose Bowl flea market too. Like I remember, I want to say Carla and Kiko went there, and it's huge. It's like all in the parking lot. It's ginormous. So yeah. I want to do that. I want to do so many, life is short. I want to do so many things. So, I will be moving, I will definitely be moving. But I would say anywhere from August to maybe January to Florida. So going back to Florida. So I'm excited because so many of my friends are either in Florida or go to Florida. So it's been a great being out here and really getting to, kind of heal our family and like spend a lot of time with my kids as adults, which is kind of cool because it's, your children better than anyone, right? Literally grew inside me. But it's so great to see your kids as adults and kind of be reintroduced to them and just realize they're such cool people. They're so good and awesome and so much better than I could ever hope to be, which I love. They're just, so being out here has been really precious, really precious. So yes. And yes, Debbie and I will be a dynamic duo. We're going to be shenaniganing it. I'm going to basically make Debbie Irish and we're just gonna do all the hooligan shenanigans. We're gonna be having so much fun. So I've already told Debbie, be ready because I'm gonna just be like, I'm outside. Come get in the car. So on random days, I am just going to be picking her up and going to do things. But Florida's so fun because there's so many things. Yes. Yes. I love that. A little Irish Jew. Yes. So yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. But it's getting late. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. You make my heart so happy, so stinking happy. Thank you. It's always fun to hang out. It's always nothing I expect and always such a joyful surprise. So thank you. You all are precious to me. Please have a blessed and magical day. Please pray for me. Know that I'm praying for you, and I can't wait to see you again soon. Bye.